Hey, what's up? Hold on here a second, I'll be right back. Okay, hey, what's up? And like, what's happening and all that kind of shit. Let me fix all the sound stuff on this here. Put on tape, and we'll get a little sound check. Everything looks cool. And I don't think I'll be talking much louder than this. So I should be like... Is this microphone fucked up? Because it should be like... Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Well, let's see. That tape that I made before... This mic is fucked up. So the tape that I just made before, that you just heard, that was recorded, a little while ago. And it was on a cassette tape. And I think I was going to include more of it, but I never put the rest of it on here. So I'll have to do that maybe after this if I can get around to it. Okay, let's talk about Shirley. The date today is 11/12/1980. That's really strange. You see, I'll try to start from the beginning and make this as clear as I can. She met this guy at school this year, who just moved in, I guess, during the summer. So this year is the first year that he's gone in that school. She's a senior, he's a senior. And she got to be really good friends with him, and she started spending a lot of time with him in school. And they get high a lot after school, before work and everything. And, so anyway, after a while, he started coming over to do homework with her, And I didn't like that, and I started to tell her, because she talked about him a lot. And so she would say, he's just a friend and all this, I love you, And so I kind of let it go a little bit. Now this is a Wednesday. Now, last weekend, I guess it was Tuesday of last week, or Wednesday, that this all happened. I didn't find out till Friday. But somewhere during the week last week, he asked her out for Friday, and she said no. And he wanted to go out with her. And she thought about it, she said, for a while, like a couple hours. And then she later on said it was 2 days. But either way, she thought about breaking up with me to go out with him. And I didn't know anything about this because I didn't see her, she was working, and I wasn't really talking to her, until Friday, when I saw her, because I usually go over there for the weekends. And Friday she's saying to me, I'm going to tell you something, you're going to be really pissed. And I said, tell me. She goes, I don't know how to say it. I said, tell me, and then she goes, you're mad already. So she finally told me, she goes, that she was thinking about breaking up with me for this guy. But she didn't, because she said, well, all he can offer is material things, and he's really different, but I don't love him, I love you. And it never works out between friends, that's what I told him. Okay, that's cool. So I said, look, this is Friday. The whole weekend I was talking about him. So by Sunday I figured, okay, look, I was telling her, if you keep on hanging out with him, because I know you were thinking about going out with him, if you keep on hanging out with him, I'm going to leave you. That's it. I can't take it. And first she said okay, and then she started saying, well, how about it just after school and then just for homework, and all this. So it seems to turn out that they really are just friends. Monday we're gonna go to this party, me and Shirley, but the party never went on. And it was gonna be me and Shirley and Richie and this chick Elaine that we were trying to fix Richie up with. That she was, so that would have been alright. But anyway, so I'm pretty sure they're just friends now, And, okay, now there's a new occurrence. Tuesday night, this is Thursday night, Tuesday night we went out, it was Shirley's brother Mike and Jean, who happens to be Richie's sister, and me and Shirley, and her mother. We went to a Chinese place, and Shirley talked a lot about Richie, but I really think they're just good friends. I hope they're just good friends. And so like I couldn't say much because she was talking about Richie all the time. So later on that night, I decided I was going to tell her something that I didn't want to tell her before, because I know she gets melodramatic. So what happened was this guy Wayne I used to work with got thrown out of his house. This guy who was staying with threw him out. His mother wouldn't take him back, so we found his brother had an apartment, and me and Shirley made sure that he stayed there. They could stay there, and we got him okay, and that was it. So about a week later, I guess, Shirley's working. I took a car and I went up to see Wayne, and nobody was in the apartment but me and Wayne. And this girl came over. She was 15 years old. She was a fox, man. She was a knockout, and she was rowdy, man. I'd never seen a chick this rowdy in my life. She walked in and she's wrestling with Wayne, and she was scratching him, and bleeding. He was bleeding his face and shit. So I started looking at her and walked up to the car. She wanted to hear yes, and I said I have yes in the car. So I walked out, got my tape, and came back in and gave it to her. And then Wayne says, when you're walking after the car, and I said yeah, and he goes, she's looking at you and she's walking after you, going sexy, So after that, I decided I was gonna try and hit on her and see what she did. She's 15 and gorgeous. She can do anything she wants to with a guy, and I'll come back for more because she's such a knockout. And that's a bitch. So I figured I'd flirt with her. She's a little bit coming on to me. So I was in the kitchen, and she was wrestling with Wayne, and Wayne was pissed and ran after her. And she ran into the kitchen and hugged me, put her arms around me. Said, protect me, I said, I'll protect you. Come here. And I reached to kiss her, and she turned her face, and I kissed her a couple times on the cheek. And then Wayne was there, and I was just staring at her, and they said something, and then I reached over again, and I kissed her on the lips, just like that. And that was it. And then I went to the other room, and I sat on the couch, and she came over and sat next to me and put her leg next to my leg, her knee next to my knee, whatever that's worth. I didn't try nothing then, though. And then she saw that I wasn't going to do nothing. She went and attacked Wayne again, and he threw her out. So I decided I was going to tell Shirley this after she was talking about Richie at supper all night, And so I says, look, you want to be totally honest, I got to tell you something, and you're not going to like this. And she goes, I know you love me. And I said, no. I mean, I do, but that's not it. She says, well, remember when I was over Wayne, I says, well, this girl there, and I kissed her. And she got really upset, and I thought I worked things out, and, we made love that night and everything, and everything seemed to be cool. And then she dropped me off and went home, and I called her a little bit later when she was home and told her Dallas was on and told her I loved her and everything. And then the next day, which was yesterday, she was okay? She's at school until 2, and then she goes to the and I happened to be outside getting carts by 2:45, and I saw the car drive in, and I guess Shirley's mother was driving because Shirley was the passenger. And I waved, and I know she saw me twice, and I could see that Shirley was sitting in the passenger seat looking my way. She didn't wave or nothing. And I'd gone there before, like that afternoon during lunch. I had told Doris, a lady there, when Shirley comes in, tell her to call me. And so then I see Shirley driving in. She didn't wave. Waited for her to call, and she never called. So I stopped over after work, and she was going, I'm breaking up with you. Why? Because I can't trust you anymore. You kissed her. And I said, I thought we worked that out. I did too, but I can't stop thinking about her. I said, Shirley, the only person I don't want her. That was nothing. That was just a joke. That was just, to see if I could do it and all this, to make her pissed off. And she knows it's not going to work out. And she gets melodramatic. She said that before to me, so I don't want to see her anymore. So, okay. And I stayed there for an hour talking to her, and I couldn't get through to her. I says, look, I'm not going to do it again. I mean, just stick with me. Don't leave me. So then I said, look, Thursday I was going to ask you if you could drive me up to school so I could register for classes. Why? I thought you might like to see the campus. I've already seen it. Well, I can get my dad's car, as a last resort. He said I could take it. And, all right, I'll drive you up there, but only his friends. No, not his friends. Yes, his friends. And she wanted to break up with me. Then she said, maybe we can just see each other, and then maybe we can just be friends and all this. So I'm going to see her. This is Wednesday. I'll see her tomorrow morning. She'll pick me up and bring me to college. And I haven't talked to her since. She said, I don't want to see you until then. I want to have time to think. So I'll give her time to think. I haven't called her. I've wanted to so bad, but I haven't called her. As a matter of fact, today, after work, this girl Debbie drives me home. And what happened was we went to see this apartment she wants to get, and then we came back to do a little shopping. So I went into which is right next door to where Shirley works. As I'm walking up to I can see Shirley there at the window. I didn't look at her, and while I saw her, she wasn't looking at me. So I just walked by her, Went in the store to get cigarettes at the store and came back out and walked by her again, but I don't know if she saw me. I didn't look at her. Then I thought maybe she'd call me tonight, and she didn't. But I'm sure she'll be here tomorrow at 9 o'clock to drive me to the school. And I've really talked to my parents a lot, and my grandmother, about this whole thing. I don't want to leave me because I love her. And I think she's really been stupid because it was just one kiss. And it was just for the hell of it, you know. I don't love this chick. I love Shirley. So, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get in the car. I got a little thing worked out with my grandmother. I asked her if she would talk to Shirley. Might do some good. So when Shirley comes at 9 o'clock, I'm going to disappear like I'm getting ready. And Shirley will come into the house and talk to my grandmother for a little while. My grandmother's going to tell me what she thinks. And then me and Shirley are going to leave. And as soon as I get in the car, I'm going to say, okay, look, I want to make this quick. We'll go to school. I'm going to take care of all this stuff. And then I want to go back to your house and get on my clothes and shit. Because, well, I guess you want to break up with me, right? She'll probably say yeah. And then I'll just go and, do the whole bit. And I'm going to say, look, I still want to see that play with you. We want to see The Elephant Man on Broadway with David Bowie. And we also had plans to go to the Christmas party. I was going to buy her a dress for that. But I don't think she wants to break up with me. I'm pretty sure because she's told me how much she loved me before. And I told her, look, I promise I'm not going to do it again, this kiss thing. She's saying it's not going to work out, which is very melodramatic. But I'm going to stick by her, I'm going to stick with her. No matter what she tries to do, I'm going to be going out with her. In some capacity, I'm going to be seeing her. And I'll have to see what happens there. That's really been upsetting me. I haven't been able to eat. It's like, let's see, yesterday I had a sandwich and no supper. All I had was one sandwich at work, left the other one there. And came home, couldn't eat. And that's when I started talking about these problems with Shirley. Or this problem with Shirley. And then today I had a sandwich at work, then I came home and had supper, that's cool. And then I've been talking again about Shirley and what to do. And everybody's saying, just play it cool, Whatever she says, okay, that's fine with you. So, that's about the size of that situation. She doesn't seem to know what she wants, but she's only 17. That's what everybody keeps on telling me. She's only 17. She doesn't know what she wants either. So if she doesn't know what she wants, I'm going to make sure that she realizes she wants me. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I think I'm going to keep on seeing her. I don't see how we could break up. I know she loves me. I mean, she's told me so many times. And I love her. But I also have the itch, I'd like to mess around a little bit. I'm not married to her yet, let's put it that way. So, I guess I'll have to see what happens tomorrow. I hope for the best. I just hope that when she says, I know she'll say I don't want to see you anymore, that I can be cool about it. She already said, I don't want to be with you this weekend. I don't want you to stay over this weekend. Because I asked her. She said no. It's like first weekend, But now I don't think she has, but I gotta find out. I asked her yesterday, are you gonna start seeing Richie now? It's already breaking up with me. No, I don't want to see any guys, man. I hate guys. So I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna be Richie. She's not breaking up with me for that. It's because she thinks she can't trust me. She's always thought that I was gonna take off and leave her. So now I gotta prove I'm not going to. I want her. What a jerk she is. I'm gonna have to keep on trying. She really pisses me off sometimes because, whenever we're driving, she's always telling me to stop. Oh, watch it, That pisses me off. Let me drive. I know how to drive. She distracts me when she does that. And what's the other thing? She's saying, don't tell me what to do. The only thing I told her what to do was, don't hang out with Richie anymore, else I'll leave you. When I found out that she almost broke up with me for him. And she said, okay, but then she kind of went back on it. Then I said, all right, fuck it. Let her do what she wants. I'm pretty sure she'll stay with me. So, as long as she doesn't leave me for Richie, which I don't think she's going to do, then it's going to work out. If she leaves me for Richie, then it'll work out later. But either way, I'm not going to stop seeing her. Because I'm pretty sure that I don't have to. I mean, I'm pretty sure she'll keep on going out with me. It's 1:15. I was trying to go to sleep before and I couldn't. I was thinking about Shirley. And I have to get up tomorrow at 8 to go to school. I only had about 5 hours sleep last night. I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about her. I just hope tomorrow I can be calm and cool and say, well, look, okay, that's, if you want that, that's fine. You know, I hope I can say that. Maybe when I go over there and take all my clothes, she'll say, well, look, you know, maybe we can try it again. I promised her I wasn't going to kiss another girl while I was seeing her. We both know that that's not a very strong promise. I don't know. All I know is I'll love her and not anybody else. Because for me to love somebody, I'm going to have to be with them for a while, and I'm not going to give myself a chance to do that because I want to be with Shirley. It's just maybe one of these things that if, yeah. And it's funny because I asked her yesterday if she took a pill. When I was talking to her, she wanted to break up with me, and I talked to her for a while. And half hour later, I said, did you take a pill? She said, no. I said, you're not going to take it anymore? She goes, yeah, I already took it. I said, so you're going to keep on seeing me? She goes, I didn't say that. But she's not going to fool around with anybody else for a long time. She's waiting for me to come back to her. Yesterday, I was almost begging her. I was trying everything I could. Almost begging her. I love you, I'm not going to do it again, I promise, you know. And why are you getting so pissed off? You're going to hold this against me. And no, it's not that. I just can't trust you anymore. I can't stop thinking about it. But I love you. I don't love her. That was nothing. And, you know, I'm going to break up with you. Maybe for a month. Maybe we can just be friends. Maybe we can just see each other. I don't know. So I'll see you Thursday, you know. So, which will be tomorrow. And I hope it works out. You know, so I'm sitting here and that's kind of brought me closer to my parents, but I've been getting closer to them for a while now. Especially my grandmother. She's a smart lady, man. She's really got a lot of sense in her head. She's telling me Shirley idolizes you. She's not going to leave you. I'll guarantee it, she almost said. She's almost positive. So I'm going to take her at her word, and it helps me feel better. And, well, hope for the best. I don't know if my voice is legible. Let me turn this thing over here, and that's cool, okay. Because I'm kind of slurring it a little bit. I haven't eaten too much, and I've been drinking a few beers. That's when Debbie picked me up, right? Debbie's cool as hell, like, she's 2 days older than me. And we got a lot in common, you know, and if it wasn't for a fiance and the way things are with Shirley, I would ask her out. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to lose her. I look forward to our weekends so much, and it looks like this weekend I'm not going to be with her. But I'm going to see if she wants to go roller skating Saturday night. And if she does, then I'm going to try and stay over till Sunday. This is so confusing. But I love her, and I just hope she don't leave, you know. I really do. I'm tired of being dumped, especially by the chick that I love. So that's been running through my head for the last 2 days. And but anyway, so this girl that we went to the apartments, you know, and there's a friend that we from James away. Then we went over her place for a little bit, and I got a beer. Me and Debbie split it. We split a cigarette. I had a good time talking with her. She's cool as hell. And then she dropped me off. She's cool, man. She's a great chick. She's got nice hair. She's always comb it back, you know, or ponytail or something, but it was always pulled back somehow. I don't really notice these things, but today she let it fall natural and it looked great, you know. And when I walked in this morning, I noticed it, and I said, what'd you do to your hair? It looks great. She goes, nothing. I said, did you get a cut? No, I just let it down. It looks really nice. She looks a lot better that way. She's a nice chick. 2 days older than me, that's weird. And Ray's 5 days younger. We should all get together sometime. We're all so different. Well, anyway, I saw my grandmother about Shirley's family. I don't know if I ever told you, whoever's listening to this, but Shirley's mom, she drinks a lot, but she's not, I don't think, an alcoholic. She drinks a lot of beer. She used to drink gallons of whiskey she'd buy, you know. But ever since I came in the picture, I think everybody's been kind of cooling out a little bit. But anyway, the story with the mother is that her mom married at 17 and the guy was 18. The baby was born 8 months later. Okay, there was a forced marriage, it must have been. That baby was Linda. That is Shirley's older sister. She's about 28 now, or 29. There were 3 more children after that who died in a fire. And after this, they decided to have Shirley and Mike. And Shirley's 17, Mike is 16. And Shirley's almost 18. Then she started drinking heavily, her mother. And the husband left. This is about 4 years ago. And the lady's had a tough life. She has a reason to be the way she is, which is really strange. She'll tell me that you're welcome to anything in the house. Don't have to ask me. You can have it. But every now and then she starts yelling and screaming about I'm a loaf or I'm a freeloader and all this shit. You know, it's like, make up your mind, lady. Shirley's a lot like her mother. She doesn't know what she wants. Well, look, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm kind of losing interest. I've gotten depressed since I was talking about Shirley. So I'm gonna finish my beer and go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. And I'll see Shirley tomorrow morning, and I'll see what happens. But I don't think I'm gonna lose her. In the end, anyway. If I really want her, I won't lose her. But I don't think I'm gonna get married. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to register for classes tomorrow. Get an academic advisor. And see what he suggests about computer science and all that. Well, that's about it. And today was 11/12/1980. Thanksgiving's coming up. I want to spend it with Shirley. And we're going to see that play. We're going to go to the Christmas party. I'm going to buy that dress. I know she loves me, and she's really pissed, but I think she'll come back. Though maybe not tomorrow. Well, anyway, take it easy.